pets can be fun around the holiday, right?
Sure.
Especially when you got a tree and then maybe you have a dog or a cat or some sort of animal who can't leave the tree alone, or you have some sort of nativity scene or some sort of decoration that... Yeah. All right. So we asked on Facebook last night, how did your pet ruin the holiday? We'll start with one that's a little bit, it tears at your heart. Kebra said, my dog passed away in her sleep unexpectedly, and it's going to be a very hard Christmas for my family. I wouldn't say she ruined it on purpose, but we're heartbroken without her here.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That's so
yeah,
sad.
we feel very sad for you, and that is tough to lose an animal who is in fact a family member, at any time, and I would imagine much more when it's
holidays. It's harder,
unexpected and around the holidays. I'm sure. So our hearts go out to you, Kebra. All right, but then we get to Brittany, who said, "Well, my animal peed on the presents under the tree."
Oh gosh.
Yep. Then there's that.
Oh no.
I'm gonna.
No.
I'll tell you how my dog Dougal has already started to ruin Christmas in just a sec.
This is not great because every time Dougal seems to have an appearance on the show, it's not in a flattering light. It is not in a flattering light. Oh, is it?
If we weren't governed by the FCC, this would be a much different conversation about that majestic animal.
Should we do a more realistic podcast after the show?
I was going to say, maybe we need to do that.
Uncensored version.
Susanna posted a picture of her tree that there's like a top, and then there's a section where it's bare, and then there's a bottom. It's a fake tree, but that's where her cat likes to go. And so Susanna's like, yep, this is what the cat did.
Oh, wow.
Carol said the dogs ate the middle out of the first communion cake while we were at Mass.
Oh, gosh.
But they were kind enough to leave the name Shelby to make sure that Shelby was still recognized by leaving her name.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, what a blessing.
Brittany posted a picture of her cat eating the lights on her tree and said, first Christmas tree, won't put the new one up yet, LOL.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there's something about cats and trees, which I will say that when my cats have left our trees alone, but it wasn't always that way. We had my cat Maeve and my cat Fred. They would love to weasel their way up the tree, up the trunk of the tree, regardless of whether we took them to an in-laws or whatever, like my Elizabeth's parents' house. They have a fake tree, or whether it was a real tree like ours. They would like to weasel their way up and get into the tree.
Oh, God.
But it's this year. It's Dougal, my dog, my loving dog. Who now part of it, I will say, he's just being a dog. All right,
is he?
And it's on, and part of it's on us.
What part?
So we got a gingerbread house. And we so gingerbread houses are kind of hard to construct, right? So what we did was we constructed it and we let it dry for a couple days. So
where did you let it dry?
Well, we let it dry on top of the refrigerator, so dog couldn't get it.
Okay,
but
good.
My daughter Zoe, we got it down and she started decorating it, and it was on a coffee table and she was just decorating. She spent a long time decorating it. So then had to go take her to dance. Come back, realize
she didn't move it, did she?
Realize Dougal likes peppermint a lot.
No.
Dougal decided he was going to take every little peppermint mint off of that tree or off of that gingerbread house.
He was careful enough to pluck the peppermints off?
Yeah, he ate just the peppermints.
That's impressive.
He ate just the peppermints, and
the precision is impressive.
And he started to gnaw a little bit on the actual exterior of the house.
Right. Well, of course you're going to, because
it's gingerbread.
It smells delicious.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say he ruined Christmas, but it was definitely there was some frustration and some tears shed at that time.
You put it on a platter.
Well, yes, Kelly, I know. And
Legit.
That's why I say it's partly on us.
Which is the same reason why when you leave a bag of Halloween candy that you freshly just got from people's houses on the floor in the basement, the dogs will find it and they'll go check it out.
Well, so my old dog Fiona, like a few years ago, she got into, while we were all at mass, she got into a bunch of chocolates that were sitting out in a bowl on a coffee table for Christmas. We come home and she took precision to take them out of the foil. So
the foils were left.
There was
you could count
foils
them.
left all over the place. There was chocolate smeared places, and we were like, Fiona!
Oh, yeah. And then because that chocolate's bad for dogs, but come to find out, because I called the vet immediately, it's the baking chocolate that is the most toxic.
All right.
Like typically, if it's just kind of like your milk chocolate, your candy bars, it's going to give them upset tummy, but it shouldn't be super fatal unless they eat like an absolute ton of it.
We love our pets, don't we?
We do, but we have to help them not be like maniacs, psychotic maniacs.
All right, if you want to comment on the post, at Ben and Kelly Show.